Ekosiisen dwumadi no wasuguso awutie no me na ase na yensan ma munyina akwa babie me dey say bonsu said him dey kan sa na yeko break no Gunn abekansa e wo studio a deputy national communications officer Emma NDC and they also preview a party for an intrabama no still as deputy national communications officer for more here, you know, the last time honorable Godwin Sareba studio hana obuba manfo no free say was a party for ne to man he had some very kind words for Gunn. Gunn akwaba it is saying
nyamyadum bibia boko me
ekoyi
nyamyadum ekoyi
ahoden wo ho
bibia kama pa
ye da nyame ase the last time na Godwin Sare e kan ho asem and he had some very kind words for you say we are one person officer who are the party headquarters and say you are virtually like the soul of the office uniwa as a visible say would what is it about you a day ma why dear who to party for no sir there
yo edi kind no meda wase meda production team ase no matter honorable Kojo Edu Asare so ase when I heard it apparently na me wo Ekosiisen year campaign na I was off radio and no be friend me no say hey na dia na ba na honorable Edu Asare e praise you and I'm saying really, and first of all I'm not surprised with the praise, you know, but say impromptu na on one kasa wo no why say and me friend Dominic, and I'm say I want to listen to what
some
kind and in fact I was humbled. And to add, say, say, I wasn't surprised because yet too about Edemaye, and I learned it for the first time because I was a first timer. At a FEC meeting, and a general and a chairman Yanaka say, "Yeah, mommy, a standing ovation for my contribution for the first year in office," and I was shocked because na enka agenda and omo ekan and everybody at FEC rose on his feet and were clapping. So that was when I felt to say I was doing something right. In fact, my going to the office now, it was just, I would say, an accident. I didn't plan being a national executive. You remember Muntie 3?
Yes,
exactly. So it was one of the reasons I informed me, say, if you have been politically exposed this way and all that you've gone through, and being an ex-convict, so say you're a bow from a lot of things. So I want to commit myself to work for the party. And in fact, Mayor rounds last 4 years, I could only have resources to go to 50 constituencies. 50 out of the 275 constituencies. Yet I won that election. Some of the places I went, was an envelope out there, you have sacrificed enough for the party. So I felt indebted to the NDC. So I felt to say, BSSME to make sure say, Nipe Benyami Mujidie, na Bibiso I'll go the extra mile for anybody. And I also had in mind to say, I don't want to be known as a successful politician, but as a team, we must succeed together. And so, to the women organizers, sometimes I go to them, hey, let's have a meeting. More problems, then what can I do to help you achieve what you want to achieve? And I have talked with Dr. Hannah BCO, Abigail Mamefua, along programmed to the organizers, I do same. And for Honorable Edu Asare had, because of a director for special duties. Into Onososona Nejumano, it cuts across. And I decided, so no, if there's anything that we have to do together, let's plan and do it. And in fact, we put a lot of things together in the 2020 elections, and everything went to plan. And it's unfortunate to say, Nkunimdieno into me amba. So basically, and if you listen to the youth organizers, Pablo, Ruth, and then Edem Agbana, yes, they all said the same thing because I decided, say, let's hit the ground running. And I was there for everybody who thought to say, I could be of help to. Because Miankasa naturally, where there's tension, I am not there.
Okay.
So I decided, say, sometimes in every organization, obi ebeben, obi a chain, obi. But I made up my mind to say that would not be a part of me.
Okay.
And I'll just cut across and make sure, say, everything is done to what we think that it must do. If I need to apologize, it's simple for me to do it so that we are able to go on. Sometimes, if it is not my fault, but apology will let us move forward, I do it. So that there wouldn't be tension, and then we'll move on as a body. And in fact, I think all the departments at the head office, I serve them well. Yeah.
And you've been in that office for 4 years.
For 4 years, yeah.
And why against all still I was saying Ekobio.
Yeah.
I mean, for the kind of plauditer we to the extent even at fake or more a sorry bone say
Yeah.
Why don't you move up? I didn't know person baby I wanna.
In fact, BBA on the time and season. This is the time for Sami Jemfi.
Okay.
He's the substantive
communications
officer. He hasn't done badly.
Okay.
You understand? So I don't think would want or somebody would want to contest him. I don't know what he would want to achieve. Because as a team, I think we have all done so well, Anchor. We thought we were going to go unopposed.
Okay.
What I said, but yes, that's democracy. People will also think they can also contribute better than others would do. And, you know,
okay. Inti sisi ano woka say na say nipa sign the contest for deputy no?
Yeah, 5.
5.
Yeah, 5.
And umbe you 2.
Yeah, be 2 every man. Yeah.
One o colleague Godwin mu nyina mo
substantive and 3 others have come in.
Wow, that's really interesting. And in Momo case, no, all the delegates are able to beto about for deputy communications.
Yes. It's not just like women and then youth. All the 9,000 delegates are going to vote. All the 9,000 are going to vote.
It will start a campaign. What me ako baby?
Yes, by the kind grace of God, Mako all the 276. Constituencies. It's let me say there are 4 constituencies I couldn't go. Not because I didn't want to go, but some things happened, and then, for instance, Manko Yendi constituency, because there was a challenge in that constituency. Okay. So we decided, let's avoid it, because one here the near be one here you have to take sides and ideas, so let's avoid it. And Timini also akasa and explain to them why I didn't come there, because I don't want to be a part of that problem until say clear area no. And I didn't go to Salagan North also because my economy challenge me no break it down, and it was in the evening. And it's about 1 hour 30 minutes. So there was nothing that I could do. So I just had to apologize to them, and then Afram Place North and South.
Okay.
And also so I couldn't go, but many Betty Crosby, member of parliament, and Honorable Apia.
Okay.
Thankfully, almost say, why do you even want to come to our constituency? But I feel sometimes a formality to also show respect to them, and all the constituencies that I went with Hobby Ballon, and in fact, we did it constituency by constituency. We didn't cluster. The only one we clustered in Eastern region, it was Okre, Ebri, and because it was 3 constituencies. Okay. Because now General was meeting them at the same time. I constituency will not get them. Yeah. So we all had to come to Ebri
and come and meet
exactly. That's the 3. But in Greater Accra, also we've been able to do clustering. Clustering here with the whole of Greater Accra, because that was almost everybody's plan. Say the last region. Okay. In fact, we left Accra and Kumasi unplanned, because now we hadn't settled on where the elections was going to, the conference was going to take place. If it was Kumasi, then Kumasi would have been our last region, so that so be who say Accra no, and Accra. And almost everybody is in Accra. It is only cluster exactly. It's only cluster that can help. But Nyamiadom and Rechi and the akano Yankopon
yeah, I get you. Across your mind, I say Nipa 5 age this time around. No, has it ever crossed your mind? Say, and Shana final 2 no one can across your mind that
it has never crossed my mind. But the truth is that I would always respect the decision of the delegates. Okay. You understand? Because for me, every constituency that I go to, I hear testimonies. And that alone is satisfying for me. Say, maybe office for 4 years, maybe office for 4 years, I've been able to impact on the lives of a few people who are openly sharing it. That alone is comforting to me. And when you hear some of these things and you go to sleep, you believe, say, indeed, why yes, that is what inspires me. That's
true. There are those who think, okay, into national communications officer, ordinarily party for would expect, okay, they be a Sony radio station at the better or Gunn or Sony TV or Gunn. You've not done much more in studio radio so kasa ni bebre like you used to do. A strategic decision I would take here now say boss Samije Infine Mamos our rules.
Oh, not really, because for me as a deputy national communication officer, Sami cannot tell you say Menko radio and no. It is not part of you are free to go to every radio. But in fact, when you are an officer and now a member of the communication team are different. I want to see new faces coming up. I want to hear new voices coming up.
Yes.
And I want to give people the opportunity. That inspires me more than maybe Babetina radio. IABB. And, you know, sometimes the task of a communication officer moves beyond, the task of a national officer moves beyond Wankasa or designation.
Sure.
Because there are most times, I'm a field person.
Yes.
There are most times that we are in the communities doing other things apart from communication. But you just have to find a way of doing it alongside your area of communication. And that is where my interest really is. Unlike before, I could do 5-6 programs in a day. Or I say, that was before.
Yeah.
But this time around, I feel other people must also be giving. Personally, I don't fear challenge and I don't fear giving people the opportunity because Gunn will not be there forever.
Yeah.
But I want to retire or get back, seeing say Obibeka say, hey, Gunn Adaroman, I say, and all. I prefer that and bringing a lot of people on board rather than doing it every day. And that is more about the managerial aspect of our communication.
Yeah. And for you, a day in the life of Gunn or party office, then what do you do?
A lot of things. And it depends on what it is. You understand? Sometimes it's more organizational, it's all managerial, it's all about training and all that.
Okay.
You know, we have schedules of training, communicators, and then all that. Yes. So it depends on how the day is.
Okay. Into God willing, final 2, no, it is obviously within Beka. What would be new going forward in the next 4 years from Gunn?
Yeah.
I was a party for Sheka said, this is it,
Yes. I think as a party, we did, and I say as communication department, we did excellently well on radio, on TV, and on social media. We were able to dominate these areas very well. But Adibakwa Ekemu Kakra was community engagement.
Okay.
And yema yebetna radio so eka enade no. Se yebodwa ewa bonten. Na de asem no ekoho. Na nkrofo ebisa ye ho questions na omo de clear omo mind. Na se Thomasuma. There's no way
and then more impactful.
That's more impactful. And that is what I felt to say. We would going forward now. Dedicate, yes. If we have to sometimes pull our communication officers to some villages, pull some of our MPs who are available to some villages. Sometimes you're saying to say somebody will see you and have a very bad picture about you or some perception about you. But who the person may endear to you.
Sure.
You understand? So these are some of the things that we have to pull people to the communities and spend time on the communities, and it will yield results in the 2024 elections.
Okay. The community engagement will be a main thing for you.
It's a main thing for me.
For the next term out.
Exactly.
Apart from that, what again?
Apart from that, as a communication officer, I will still be doing what I used to be, helping other departments, and then making sure we are able to achieve our goal in 2024. Yes.
But my goal in 2024 obviously will be to win the next elections.
Exactly. And in fact, our goal in 2020 was to be the first political party who has lost an election and in 4 years have made a comeback. And that was our goal.
Okay.
And we nearly got it. Looking at our parliamentary results, looking at the presidential result, you will see if we had done a little more, and if not because of the COVID impediment, we could have been able to achieve it. Yes, that is why I can say in all honesty, branch executives found out to say constituency executives are there. And 80% of them have been retained. Constituency executives, say regional executives, it was not their fault. And 90% of the regional executives have been retained. And they are also telling us, if they have been retained, then
national.
And in fact, if you look at the national election, the first phase,
100% retention.
Yes, 100% were retained.
Or more, yes,
100% were retained. So it should tell you how the people appreciate exactly what we have been able to achieve. And I know that trend is also going to come through.
Yeah, but Sisiano, when they repose that confidence again in you, 2024, anything apart from winning power would be seen as failure, right?
Exactly. And in fact, if we don't win the 2024 elections, I don't know what my campaign message will be. I feel like we have disappointed the people. So maybe I may not even pick it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And a lot will be the next 2 years.
Exactly.
The next 2 years.
Exactly.
Wow. Ekosiisen so ne Gunn and aiding Comm oye Deputy National Communications Officer for the NDC. He is seeking re-election over the weekend. We say Obi, good evening. I just love the humility in Gunn's voice and his communication skills. He's indeed cut out for the job. In fact, if I were to be a delegate, I would have voted for him. Richmond, Standard Chartered Bank, and on the way, a brain. That's some really good endorsement for you. In the going round now, Gunn, and again because. The Communications Bureau of your past, over the past 4 years, my year, under the leadership of Sami Jemfi, it put some pressure on you going into the next term.
I think it doesn't put pressure because pressure in itself is something that you must give yourself, and you'll be a member of pressure because you see the
yes.
Say onyai and I say omreya obeden abre. So it is something that that is why a lot of people have given me endorsement. Not that's Honorable Eduasari. There's another one from Fred Agbenyo.
Okay.
Yes, and many other national executives who have given that endorsement because I put pressure on myself, to get it done. I drew NDC Ejuma Hua, Menfa alarm and sorry.
Okay.
The body is tuned to get up to do NDC Ejuma. So I don't fear. In fact, I even work better under pressure. Yes, I even work better under pressure.
And you've been NDC or life in your
Yes, I've been NDC my life.
Born into NDC, an NDC family.
Not born into NDC family. May Obi Ameka say my father died when I was 9.
Oh, okay.
You understand? Me mama share. Me mama typical Tano Dumase Takwabanso.
Oh,
yes, that's
in my Western regional Ashanti region.
That's my maternal
your mother's side. And our papa,
me papa and crying, and I'm gonna.
Oh, okay.
So my mother is Obeka Joro said me I was born into an MPP family. And growing up, we had that motherly love and then motherly influence. I am somebody say me mame ope say or blackmailing me. Oye bibia no aka kire o say obisun sisi ya obesu akajo say na mo papa wuye na mushusha and I mean that's motherly, you know. So she had an influence on us into growing up. Now I was more like Semi Mami or MPP. That line was there when I was growing up. But the truth is that maybe I told about for the first time, and there was other reasons that make me made a bold decision for the NDC party. I'm saying this because there was another weakness from my mother, and sometimes they looked down upon other people who are not their tribesmen. You understand? I'm sorry to say this, but that is it. And you see, paternally to I am Gunn and Ebe. And I decided, say, I would love everybody from other side. That was the beginning of me falling into likeness from NDC. That was where it was not ideological, but when I wanted to break from my mother's dominance, the SSL thing, no, that was where I fell in love with the NDC.
With the NDC,
yes.
And you've never looked back.
No.
How long have you been in the NDC?
Gosh, that's way back. Because when I contested an assembly member, I contested when MPP was Kwabena Afrane was the candidate. Mauli Pomiye was the NDC's candidate.
And constituency
Okaikwe North.
Oh, Okaikwe North.
Yes, it was not even divided at that time. Yes. And then when I contested as independent, I was just about 24, 25.
Independent candidate?
Yes.
For MP?
No, not MP. Assembly elections. So I was neutral. And Obi Obekatro say, assembly members in partisan na onim the oka. I decided, and it was the youth support, and I made a year. So the next.
That was which year?
I think it's 1990. Should be 90. President Kufuor time, yeah?
2001,
yes.
And President Kufuor by.
Yeah, President Kufuor by in 2001. To 2003, and there two assembly elections. That before then, no, and I'm a contest here. I didn't win.
Okay.
I came second. And this phone who said Bibi Omoneme and Kasa. Into the next elections, they gave me their support. Mauli didn't go again, and Omodeme a year candidate. And I'm winning elections. Since then, I have. So that was President Kufuor's first term. Yeah. So I served with Ajiri Blankson for 2 years, and I served with Oko for 2 years.
Oko van der Poel for 2 years.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting.
So that is it. Yeah.
That's interesting. And you've risen to become a national officer.
Yes.
In the party.
Yes.
That's a feather in your cap. I mean, party delegates 8 you across the country. On Saturday, they would make their way to the Accra Sports Stadium to elect new national executives. Udimbe or ballot list or number 7 on the ballot paper.
Number 1.
Oh, number 1. Now that's wrong.
Yeah. Number 1. Yeah.
Okay, and then messaging easy.
Yeah. But the truth is that for me as an individual,
yes,
I don't give. So be number 46 I'm telling you. Yes. People look out for people they love. Wherever you are, they'll find you.
Yeah.
And for the numbers, I don't have any about it. But yes, because the last 4 years, I made that number 5. But I won.
Out of Nipa saying?
I think it was 7,
and now that 5.
And I made that 5. I still won.
Yeah.
I don't think but you can give meaning to every number if you want to make it a year. Yes. But the truth is
nice.
The delegates will go and find number 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
that
vote for
I
you.
am sure about.
And vote for you. Wow. And final message to the delegates, they are listening to you from across the country.
Yeah. The first of all, make us say a kwanso enya jojo ema obibia omo frichinche ne benche eba. ye makwan so enya jojo ye mpese beti o anase abia ewo adwumedi a ye babeye ehu na munua be ma Godwin Gunn maba mo na ase ene mo ababekasa mo so mohu adwumaden dwumasono amaye na mempaebo nyina ene se obia bekae adwuma maye na motumi ato aba edi amame because for me meka say edin fa yakun na edame so no enna me so nkwa because the nyankopon ebeka no obi antumi ensesa no entuna Quran no kra ka say izakada amran fa inna man yakulu lahu kun fayakun. He is the only God who says let it be and it is. Madam wase ene odo amode akire me wonom so a omoboa me wo maprobo mu wo momo bi omopono ma me da mu wo momo sensuo ma me nom ye wo momo de fuel egu me ka mu wo momo so amode check e ma me eye madwuma nyina no nyankopon inhira mo na onhye mu anemu na me ngumu ni maseda madam wase
Gunn, that we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully, Sunday by this time, Deputy National Communications Officer and AD Comm. Yeah, that's Papa.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Ekosiisen higher Senpai FM. Before I sign up, now let me I sign off. Sorry, let me leave you with the NDC official anthem.
Asempa FM 94.7.